Need you by my side, everlasting. This thing changes. Oh, we got like some kind of like equipment going on here. I mean, some kind of like, some dials. I mean, this thing changes FM. Oh, what is this? Neighbors. How about your neighbors? Hi above the tower. Brothers and always on time. Okay, boy, this is the blackest coffee I ever had. I mean, the creamers here. They're, in a black container here. And you take it out and it's black. I can't seem to find out the flavor, but if you open up the cup, let me have a little taste. Yeah, I mean it just tastes like black coffee. So this is more or less black coffee in bed. I guess we're sleepwalkers. Is the car running? Is the car running? Let me see. Yeah, we can turn that off. As you can hear that rain. Think of songs like, with rain in them. Like songs that you might not necessarily like. You might not have in your CD player. Maybe you just. See, my generation, like back in the day, like when I was probably, Brett Kavanaugh's age and the girl there. I remember like the band, like the AM/FM band, and driving so many other people's cars because I worked at this place where I was just like just on the go all the time doing stuff. It was like country and all that kind of stuff. Everybody knew everybody. It was just, it was a beautiful, nice place. It wasn't that long ago. It wasn't when Brett was there. And the girl, I don't know her name yet, but she looks like somebody I know. But I don't want to like joke. I mean, maybe when when the time is right, when it's appropriate. I don't know if I see her on the feed. A lot of people I like to comment on, but I don't get too much returns, and I also feel as though that does it stop raining? Oh no, still raining. But anyways, we gotta finish the show here. I mean, I can't fall asleep on y'all, and I'm not. Here's Toto live. All right. Sing us a song. Alright, now, how did I get that? It was this thing I was playing with here. And that song would definitely get a block. But, I figured out how to change the FM there on this. So that took me a year to understand. But at least I can change the CD player on this. See, I'm not a big fan of, like, music anymore. I mean, I am, but I just, not when I drive. I mean, I would like to listen to, like, maybe talk or something like that. I don't know, I guess, some songs from the 70s, but get me back to my point here. I mean, just remember hearing songs like that, like, from the 50s, maybe, or even the 40s, the 50s, the 60s. I mean, you get to know a lot about, the people that came before you, and stuff like that. Even, movies do that too, but let's just concentrate on one thing. I mean, that's the thing here, today's show. I mean, it helps bring back memories. I mean, I can hear a song if I knew how to work the dial on this thing here. Let me see. I don't like this song. I can't stand that song, but it's stuck on there. Alright, here, I'll go with this. Alright, see if we can find something beautiful. I mean, New York is everybody's open. I mean, alive, awake 24 hours a day. So we should have like a song that can help you understand what I'm talking about. It's got to be something. No, it's gone, man. Oh, it was close enough. Close enough. I don't know if there's raindrops in it. I just remember, like, you know, you're in the car and you're just like, I mean, like, you're younger and stuff like that, and you know, of course, you know, but back then when we grew up, we kind of like we looked up to, you know, people that had like a little bit of prestige or wisdom or something, like, you know, our elders, you know, especially when you're first starting off. I mean, you know, you have to play ball, you know, you have to get in there somehow. Let's have our coffee. Really black coffee, the creamer there. But the girl was nice again, and you know, this is it, man. I mean, this is you're not gonna get, you know, the Ritz Carlton out of the Cumberland Farms, or, you know, or Starbucks, or, you know, one of those nice cafes. But where's my holder? Yes, it's easy to, like, see, I'm doing a different thing now. See, I'm filtering myself. I mean, I could easily made a joke about Holder or Biden or something like that. Like, you know, it's just, the time is not appropriate right now. And I don't think it's working. I mean, it might be working, but in my heart, in my soul, I really feel as though, I mean, I got to put myself in the listener's position. I mean, what is going to sell the most? And I don't mean that as, like, you know, I'm just like, I'll just doing this. I knew that was going to happen. Yesterday, like, when I got out of the car to get the coffee, I was drinking my water, and the cinnamon roll guy was there. You know, he usually tells me the Red Sox scores and everything. We're not going to get that today. But I was over there, like, waiting, because I got there a little early. Because I just did my show really fast yesterday. And, you know, that was the mood, the mode. That was the mode I was in. It was because, you know, reaction to an action. I mean, when I first pulled in, I mean, the show could have went one way. It probably would have went like it is today. But it's just, you know, seeing something like that. I mean, it's like it kind of, you know, kind of makes you think, like, I mean, are what people really saying about cops, is it true? I mean, he didn't, like, pull me over or anything. I'm just saying, they have gotten such a bad rap. I believe, you know, I love. When I mean that, I mean that a lot of people, like, with little incidents, my thing is, do people really get up and think, like, they're going to do something like that? I mean, we're questioning everything now. There's, like, a group of people just questioning all this stuff. I mean, are they actively involved in life, like, in their communities? You know, I mean that in a caring, loving way. I mean, do they know? I mean, they're out there doing it. Someone's got to do it. These are honorable jobs, you know, and I don't think most of them are bad. And they get a bad rap. They get a bad rap, you know. You got to get to know people before you judge them. You're going by like certain things that they put on there, that they cherry pick, they tailor made. Just like this. We got to hold the phone, though. We got to hold the phone. I mean, Schumer's saying, you know, we got to do this. You know, Feinstein, you know, I don't know if you're familiar with Anita, no, I'm getting all mixed up. Anita, is there Anita Hill? Who's the Broderick girl? Alright, time for coffee. Don't tell me Anita, I mean, the Broderick girl, don't tell me her name is Anita. I know Anita Hill. Anita Hill came up, and Schumer saying, we got to listen. I understand that. Yes, it's very truthful. We should. Also, to be fair, there was like 80. Well, I don't know. There's 67 women coming out already, and that's a high number. Seeing as though, like, who would want to come out and defend, like, publicly, defend any kind of Republican or anything like that? But they're coming out and saying, well, I know. And then they're trying to say he knew about all these he knew about this allegation. He knew about this accusing for so many years that he was hiring women at his office as a cover-up. It was a new theory. He knew the allegations were coming. And so as a result, his whole life he was like at his law firm or whatever. He was hiring a lot of women there because he just had to say to himself, eventually this is going to come back. If you can believe that. This is where we're at now. We're believing in a lot of things have to happen for all this to be believable. Like all this stuff. It's like, so we're knowing we're controlling hearts and minds. That's what we're doing. Okay, I'm done. I'm trying to think here. I mean, all right. So the Broderick girl, she came out. She's like, well, I tried to ask Feinstein. I had allegations, and I was denied and all this kind of stuff. I mean, don't you see how mind-boggling that is?